This is a 24-hour Swedish combat ration. It is approximately 4,600 calories. I think this one says it's 4,580. And this was sent to me by Mike Kreischer. And if y'all don't know who Mike Kreischer Reviews is, check him out. He will be in the description and in the pinned comment. Thank you so much, brother. I have been so excited to try this. I've just been waiting for a time when I'd have a day and a half to film, because 4,600 calories, I know they say it's a 24-hour ration, but that's more than I need in 24 hours unless I want to gain some weight. So I'm going to actually be making about a day and a half out of it. So I'm going to eat supper tonight and then have a breakfast, lunch, and dinner tomorrow. And it may even go a little further than that. But every time I eat something, I'll turn on the camera, at least give y'all a first reaction. And I'm going to eat all the meals with you. And we're going to get into it because this is a big meal and I don't want this video to drag too much. We have oat porridge with chocolate and banana, kebab stew with corn and bell pepper, an instant noodle meal tomato flavor, creamy chicken pasta with mushrooms, a chocolate chip biscuit, cheese biscuits, a salty cashew energy bar, pear and vanilla whey powder, so this is like a protein shake, pineapple isotonic drink mix, peach isotonic drink mix. I tell you, the packaging is really cool looking on this stuff. I'm excited. We have another isotonic drink powder. This is apple flavored. We have some Not Cream original. Now, I have had cookie or truffles made by the Not Cream company before in one of our international videos, and they were amazing. So I'm excited. Thank you, Mike. Like, seriously. Banana chips, Food Force banana chips, Fruitstang Castus Kids. I'm assuming this is some kind of like fruit snack. It's got a little smiley face on it. We have a mint chocolate protein bar, an apple pie energy bar. Everything's falling off. I don't have enough room. Here, we're just gonna use the wings. I'm trying to lay all this stuff out. There's so much. We have fruit cubes. And a chocolate bar. Just, that's what it says, chocolate bar. We have a very large spork, very large. Just the one. We have some tissues, sensitive, classic. They look like Kleenex, but you could use them probably for toilet paper and napkins. And we have this bag, which I'm assuming is for trash. There is no way to heat up your food in this. So I actually have a kettle going. I'm going to separate out what I'm going to have for supper, and then I'll see y'all in just a second. Oh, I missed something. I have this little bag that says Field Essentials. Sorry, y'all. Missed this little bag. I set it off to the side, and then I just thought it was one of my separate napkins. But all right, in this bag we have, oh, all right, here we go. Disinfectant wipes. We got a few of those, so 3. We got 3 coffee mixes, 3 chewing gums, 3 toothpicks, and the 3 disinfectant wipes. So sorry I missed that, y'all, but that is all that's in the bag. Now I'm going to finish separating out what I'm going to have for supper. All right, so here's what's for supper. We're going to have creamy chicken pasta with mushrooms. It's a big bag. I haven't eaten all day, and I'm very, very hungry, so I picked the heaviest one for today because I'll get all the meals tomorrow. But we're going to have that. We're going to have some fruit cubes. We're going to have the peach isotonic drink, cheese biscuits, some coffee, some chewing gum, and then I got a couple of the accessories. So I'm going to go heat this up, and then we're going to have supper. All right, so we're going to start with these fruit cubes because I am starving, and I need something I can just open and eat. So the main is heating up just off screen in a pot of hot water. And these little fruit cubes, okay, so it looks like they are actual little cubes of fruit. That's what it looks like anyway. The first couple of ingredients are sugar and glucose and fruit pulp. So I'm guessing they took the fruit, pulped it up, then reconstituted it with a bunch of sugar or something. So it's very colorful. I have no idea what these fruits are, but it smells good. So I'm sure it'll give me some energy. Oh. Okay. Super sweet. Like, this is like candied fruit. Mmm. Very tasty, though. So it tastes like dried fruit with a whole bunch of sugar added. That's what it is. Would be a very good high energy snack, which is why it's in this bag. Let's go ahead and make the peach isotonic drink. So this has a little zipper. You basically fill water up to a line. That's almost exactly what it said to put in at 500 milliliters. And then you shake it up. Leaking a bit, so don't be too vigorous with it like I was. There's not really a lot of room to roll it up to get any extra seal, so you're kind of stuck with what you got. But it is a peach isotonic drink. Can y'all see that? Peach isotonic drink. It smells very peachy. All right, so it's very tasty. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think I would prefer that to like the Kool-Aid kind of flavored ones that we get a lot in U.S. military MREs. So it's a win with the peach. I'm a big fan of peach flavor. I'm from Georgia. I like peaches. So it was a win for me. Anyway, I'm going to eat a few more of these while I'm waiting on my main to keep heating up. So these are only 10% fruit pulp. So it is more like a candy than a fruit. It does have fruit in it, but it's mostly sugar, and they're very, very good. It wasn't like a gummy, though. It almost felt like a dried pineapple. You know, when you were chewing it, it had a very similar texture to like a dried papaya or dried pineapple, but it was way too sweet. So very, very good, but more like a candy than a fruit snack, just so you know. Now we're going to try these cheese biscuits. So these are pretty broken up, but they're a pretty basic looking cheese biscuit. Just like a little cracker. It does have a very good cheese flavor. Almost like a cheddar cheese biscuit. Almost like a high-end Cheez-It flavor is what I'm getting from these. And I'm really enjoying it. So I'm going to finish this, and then we'll eat supper. All right, it is nice and hot. Been sitting in a pot of boiling water for a minute. But I'm going to dump it out into this bowl so y'all can see it. It smells delicious. All right, so that's what it looks like. It is a very creamy chicken pasta. I'm going to use my spork instead of theirs since I've got 3 meals and only 1 spork, or 4 meals. But it smells like a good prepackaged chicken mushroom soup kind of thing, but it's pasta. So anyway, let's give it a try. Oh. That is delicious. We are off to a good start with our first Swedish military meal. So far, I have nothing to complain about, but I'm going to go ahead and eat this in time lapse. And no, wait. I'm actually going to try it. I saved some of these cheese crackers to try with the main. So I'm actually, it broke up. All right, so I'm going to put that in there. So I'm going to give that a try before I put y'all in time lapse. That's good too. This is a really good meal, y'all. Like, I would be happy out camping with this food. All right, so supper was amazing so far. I'm gonna mix up some coffee. Coffee. That's how you say it in the South. It's coffee. But it's a very nutty smelling coffee. Going in. Now, obviously, it was weaker than I would normally drink my coffee. And yes, I do normally drink my coffee black and room temp. I'm weird that way. I love how they gave you black coffee with no cream and sugar, because that's how I drink it. I drink my coffee black with no cream and sugar. And I don't know if you would normally put the not cream stuff in your coffee, but they only gave you 2 packets of that. So the people who designed this meal number 10, are people after my own heart, because that's how I drink my coffee. So thank y'all for that. I will mix it weaker for the next one, but I will see y'all next time I open up a snack. Hey everybody, so I'm sitting on the couch about to watch some shows with my wife, but I'm gonna have some snacks, and I went ahead and got them all open, and we're gonna give them a try. So I got these chocolate chip biscuits. I have the not cream. I have some banana chips, the mint chocolate protein bar, and this what's it called? Frugat stang, frugat, however you pronounce that. But you say that's a lot of snacks. Well, I haven't eaten a lot today. The only things I've eaten was what I had for supper that y'all just saw. So basically, I got to make up another 1,000 calories while I'm sitting here snacking. So I'm gonna try all these things for y'all, and then I'll finish them while I'm chilling this evening. But let's go ahead and try the fruit thing since I've already got it out. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Looks kind of like fruit pulp. It's got some leaf veins in it. See that? All right, give it a bite. Saltier than I was expecting. Pretty good. Tastes like some blueberries. Tastes like it must have some nuts or something in it too, and also a lot more salt than I was expecting. It's good though. A little bit tart. Also pretty sweet. Not like a fruit leather chew. It's just soft chew. So anyway, that's that. Now let's just go ahead and try some of the not cream. Now I'm planning on eating some of this on the chocolate chip cookies, basically, because there wasn't anything to really eat it on that I found in the bag. So wow. Okay. Very strong of hazelnut, extremely sweet. Almost like powdered sugar sweet. Like hit you with sweet real fast, but very tasty. Chocolatey hazelnut, but not like Nutella. Much, much, much sweeter. Now let's try these chocolate chip cookies. I thought I had all the bags open, but this one wasn't open wide enough. So there's a piece of one of the chocolate chip cookies. It's not like the chocolate chip cookies I'm used to. It's not bad. It's buttery. It's short. It's kind of chocolatey. It will be really, really good with that not cream stuff, because this is not as sweet as I was expecting, and that was sweeter than I was expecting. So I think they'll go pretty well together. Yeah, banana chips, which I'm imagining will dry banana chip. Tastes like a normal dry banana. Very tasty. Exactly what you'd expect. This mint chocolate protein bar. Now this is very chocolatey looking. Look at it. It looks almost like a chocolate bar more than a protein bar. It smells like an Andes mint. So maybe not as very, very dark chocolate mint smell to it. It really does. Or York peppermint patty kind of smell. I like that smell. Does not taste like that. The aftertaste is kind of like an Andes map. The beginning is more like a chocolate protein bar with a little bit of mint in it. But all in all, snacks are going to be pretty good tonight. I'm excited. I'm going to eat these, hang out with my wife, and watch some shows or play some Mario Kart or something. And I'll catch up with y'all in the morning when I have breakfast, because I think this will be enough snacks for tonight. See y'all then. All right, so this is what we are doing for breakfast. We have our oat porridge with chocolate and banana. I have this isotonic drink powder and some coffee. I'm not usually a big breakfast person, so I'm going to keep it kind of simple and small. I'm going to go ahead and mix this coffee and get this oat porridge going. All right, so it said put 2 deciliters of water in here. And then stir it up, seal it up, and give it 5 minutes. That's all it said. Got to get down in the corners real good. This stuff doesn't want to, the water doesn't want to get through it. It's so dense. All right, and we will leave that to heat up while I drink my coffee. Snacks last night were pretty good. They were filling. By the time I finished those snacks, I didn't want anything else all night, so that was nice. All right, so we used a lot less water this time, and it is still pretty weak looking. So I don't know. Going in. Yeah, that's pretty weak coffee. It's not got a bad flavor. It's just, I mean, y'all saw there was only that much water in there, and it was still almost as weak looking as it was last night. So anyway, there's that. But we also have that isotonic drink, so let's go ahead and mix that too. This is the apple flavored one, and this one you mix with 250 mils, not 500 like the one last night. So there we go. We have our apple isotonic drink going in. That's pretty good. Kind of like a light, natural apple flavor. Not as strong as like the apple juice that I'm used to, but you can taste it's got some electrolytes and stuff in it. Not as sweet as the peach drink was last night. So just a nice, much more subtle apple flavored drink. And now I think the porridge needs another minute or two, so I'll catch y'all in a second. All right, oat porridge is ready. I'm gonna put it in a bowl so y'all can see it better. Does not want to come out of that bag. It's like, no, I came in a bag. You're supposed to eat me in the bag. The bag has a gusseted bottom. Why are you trying to force me out of the bag? It's not happy about it. Well, this stuff has an inconsistency. It should hold your insides together. All right, I'm going to let y'all see that, and then I'll eat what's left out of the bag. So there you go. It did not 100% reconstitute. It's very, very, very thick. This stuff is like a paste consistency. See that? See that? Anyway, going in. It's a good chocolate and banana flavored oatmeal. Very, very thick, very gluey. You definitely could add a little bit more water than they said, and it'd probably be a little bit less gluey, but it's nice and warm. Tastes good. My time lapse and eat it. This is not all of it, by the way. There's still some in the bag that I just couldn't get out, so I'll be eating that out of there. It did not want to come out of this bag. Yeah, this will hold your insides together throughout the day. By the way, we've got all these tips on this bigger bag, and I have been forgetting to read them, so let's read one. Let's see. Every command which can be misunderstood will be. Never forget that your weapon was made by the lowest bidder. All right. So take care of your weapons, and that's real inspiring when you're in a firefight to be thinking about that. Funny though. Never tell the platoon sergeant you have nothing to do. That's good advice. All right, so tip number 7, try to look unimportant. The enemy may be low on ammo and not want to waste a bullet on you. But anyway, I still have a little bit more of that to eat, but I'm going to finish it here in just a minute. It is not as sweet as a lot of the prepackaged like oatmeals and porridges we get here in the US, and I actually enjoy that because I'm not a big like sweet breakfast person. So the fact that this is nice and subtle, just has a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of bananas, but other than that, it's just a very, very filling, very thick meal. So it's going to take me a minute to eat it, and I don't want to waste y'all's time. But I did finish most of the stuff in this bowl. I still got some left in the bag. But anyway, I'm going to eat that, and I will see y'all either at snack or lunchtime. See you in a bit. Tip number 17, there is no such thing as a perfect plan. Speaking of which, I was going to film outside today, but it's raining, so I'm in a crunch for time. This is the instant noodle meal, the tomato flavor, and we're going to have this pear and vanilla shake and some more coffee, and that's it. It's going to be a real fast lunch, so I'm going to get this started, and then we'll mix this stuff. It's tomato ramen, basically. I'm going to be eating it out of the bag, so I wanted to show you all that before I put the water in. That's heating up. While it's going, we're going to go ahead and mix the coffee. And since it was still weak with less water last time, I brought even less water this time. I'm going to get some strong coffee. All right, so we finally have some dark coffee going in. Might should have used a little bit more water. Definitely much darker that time. Still got a nutty flavor. It's not the best instant coffee I've ever had, but it's not terrible. I wish it was strong enough where I could mix like 8 ounces and it tastes like coffee still instead of watered down coffee. But anyway, now we have this pear and vanilla smoothie. Now, it does not say anywhere on it how much water to add. So we're just kind of guessing. Tip number 22, the easy way is always mind. Tip number 100 is odd objects attract fire. Never lurk behind them. That is just such a strange scent. It smells very milky, very vanilla. It smells like a whey protein, but with a little hint of pear in there. And that scent almost makes it smell like mint. It's weird how those two flavors could come together and make an almost minty smell. I doubt it tastes minty, but anyway, going in, we're going to find out. You know, that's a different flavor. It's not bad, but it's so, I've never had a whey protein powder that tasted like that before. You get the pear, you get the vanilla. It tastes like very strongly, just like a whey protein. Honestly, like the way a vanilla whey protein smells. But you get this little hint of pear after. I'm not sure I care for that one that much. That may be an acquired taste because that was different. All right, our ramen seems to have fluffed up nicely. Oh yeah, all right. So this is our tomato, and it's ramen, like a packet ramen, yeah, top ramen, that sort of thing. Very hot. Don't need to be holding that like that, but very light tomato scent, not super strong. Going in. Surprisingly, packs an extremely salty, very good tomato flavor. So I'm going to finish my lunch. Thank y'all for joining me, and I will see you for a snack or supper soon. Later. But before I go, tip number 36. Anything you do can get you hurt, including nothing. Here's what we've got for supper. We have our kebab stew with corn and bell peppers, a pineapple isotonic drink mix, and a salty cashew bar. Also, when I finish supper, I'm going to go ahead and try the snacks for tonight too, so I can go ahead and do my summary and everything. And the last video y'all see won't be me like vegging out on the couch. But anyway, I'm going to get this corn stew heating up, and we'll have our drink. Well, this has, I don't know if y'all be able to see down in there. This is not as powdery as the other ones have been. I'm concerned that perhaps some moisture got to it. It does not smell off in any way, so it may just be that way. But it's supposed to be good until 2028. So, I mean, you do get punctures and things, and if for some reason it tastes off, I'll stop eating it. But that would be sad because I was kind of looking forward to the pineapple one. I really enjoyed the peach one that was from this same company last night. But, let's see. Let's read a tip. Never draw fire. Tip number 25. It irritates everyone around you. Tip number 1. Friendly fire isn't. That's a pretty good one too. They got some good ones on here. Also, this giant yellow one at the top is all about fighting food waste. And just because something says it's expired doesn't mean it is. Best before date is a guarantee date, not a throwaway date. Exists because our manufacturers after this date don't guarantee that the food has the same color, taste, or nutritional content as on the day of packing. There are large margins here, and most foods are high quality long after the guaranteed date has expired. Look, smell, and taste. So that's what the big yellow tip at the top is. And it also says don't litter. But then all these little tips, which are kind of hard to read because they're white on a clear bag. But let's see. If the enemy is within range, so are you. All right. Hopefully. There's still some chunks in there. All right. We're going to try it. So it is foamy. There are still some chunks of things down in here. I can't really show you all that on the top down, but maybe you can see it there. I am a little concerned that some moisture got to it, but it did not smell bad. So I think it'll just affect the dissolving, maybe not the taste. Let's see. That was the best tasting one I've had yet. And I really liked the peach one, but that pineapple one, nice pineapple flavor. Sweet, very sweet. That isotonic drink mix, just like the peach one, a lot of sugar, but man, it's got a good flavor to it. Let's try the cashew bar from Out Meals. Tip number 23, teamwork is essential. It gives the enemy other people to focus at. I don't know why all of these are in English since this is from Sweden. Do most of the people in Sweden know how to read English? I mean, I know it's a second language to a ton of people all throughout Europe and much of the world. I've had the opportunity to travel to other countries, and English is a very widely spoken language. But do most Swedish people know how to read English? Because I'm wondering if this is repackaged just for us Americans because of the packaging and the funny little sayings and stuff. I mean, it could just be that they have a good sense of humor and they read English. If you're from Sweden, let me know. You know, do they, especially if you were in the Swedish military, is this what your military meals actually look like? Or is this like a repackaged thing sold to us Americans? Mike, if you're watching this, you would know more than I would about this. But this is menu number 10. I did find them online. It is a legit 24-hour combat ration, according to everything I saw online. I just don't know if they're normally packaged this way is all. But anyway, let's try this cashew bar. So, all right, so here's the cashew bar. Looks very tasty. It smells like an energy, granola bar. That's delicious. You get the little puffed grains in there. You get the cashew. You get a nice hit of salt. and a good bit of sweetness from the dried fruit and things in it. Good granola bar. Very salty. They weren't kidding when they said salty. Salty cashew energy bar. Very salty. It is time for the kebab stew with corn and bell peppers. I'm excited. I'm hungry. And so far, all of the mains, except for maybe that oatmeal, have been really good. Especially considering, ooh, I just smelled that. Oh, it's a very rich, here, I'm gonna dump it out for y'all. All right, so this is rice and stew, and it's actually a vegetarian meat substitute. So it's not chicken, but it's got little bits of that in it. And the smell was very Southwestern because of the bell peppers and the corn in it. When I first got an initial smell, it's got a very almost Southwestern style smell to it because you get that corn and the bell pepper scent. But I'm interested to see what it tastes like, so let's give it a try. I'm using their spoon, their big old spoon today, because it's the last meal. It reminds me of a Southwestern style chicken stew. The vegetarian meat substitute doesn't really have a whole lot of flavor to it, but it's got a nice chew to it. So I would just, in my brain, I think chicken when I bite it. It might be supposed to be pork or something, like a pork substitute, but the flavor isn't in that. It's in the stew. Lots of good spices and things going in there. A lot of tomato, very, very hearty. So I'm going to eat this, and then we'll be back in a second. That was an absolutely wonderful meal. So now we're going to go ahead and try some of these snacks. Okay, so let me move this bowl, and I'll get these snacks set up. All right, so here are the items that will be my snack tonight. We have the apple pie energy bar. We have a chocolate bar. We have some more of the knot cream, which I've already tried once. And I have this gum, which I haven't tried yet. Let's try the apple pie energy bar. If I can get it open. Okay, so this one has a much more solid texture, and it's still got some puff stuff in it. It smells like apple cinnamon, very strong. Man, where have you been all my life? That is delicious. It's apple, it's cinnamon. It tastes like you just ate a bar made out of apple cinnamon pie filling or something. But it's got some oats in there, gives it a little bit more chew. Not as chewy as like the other granola bar. Definitely softer, easier to chew. Very, very, very tasty, very sweet. I absolutely love that. That would make a good dessert. And it's got a lot of sugar in it, so it'll give you the energy you need. Now, let's try the chocolate bar. A 25-gram chocolate bar. It is shaped kind of bumpy. It's got like a ridges, but I'm just going to break off a little piece because I want to save the rest for a snack. Okay, we'll eat that much. So, looks fairly dark. Smells like a semi-sweet chocolate. Anyway, going in. Not super sweet, but sweeter than like a dark, bitter chocolate. It's sweet. I would definitely put it in like that semi-sweet heading toward dark. Like got a good, rich, chocolatey flavor. It snaps when you put it in, so it's tempered well. Definitely got a high cocoa content. Not a milk chocolate. So very, very tasty. I love that. And then lastly, I'm going to try this gum. I don't chew a lot of gum because I have a lot of crowns. But I'm going to do it for all of y'all on YouTube. And because I'm curious. And if I don't, my kids or my wife will chew it and I won't get any. Very strong Very minty. This will help your breath a lot. Got baking soda or something in it. I'm tasting that. Tastes almost like a double mint gum or something. Very, very strong mint, like peppermint forward flavor. Yeah, that goes really well with that chocolate because I still had some of that chocolate in my teeth, and now it tastes like I just had a York peppermint patty or something because you got the peppermint, you got that dark semi-sweet chocolate. Okay, first of all, I just want to give another huge thank you to Mike Kreischer Reviews. If y'all haven't checked him out yet, please click the link in the description, go or in the pinned comment, go check out his channel, subscribe. He does all kinds of MRE reviews as well as all other types of food reviews too. And he sent this to me, brother. I know how expensive these things are, and so I truly appreciate it because this is an amazing experience that I probably would not have sprung for, at least not right now. Maybe one day, but man, it's been fun. All of the mains were good. The kebab stew, amazing. The tomato ramen stuff for lunch was also really hearty and filling for a bowl of ramen, basically, and way more flavorful than I expected from the smells. The stuff last night, the chicken and mushroom noodles, those were wonderful. Flavors were on point. The porridge, I enjoyed the fact that it wasn't sweet, but I will say, add more water than they say, unless you like a really thick porridge or a really thick oatmeal. I would have enjoyed it more if I'd been able to eat it a little easier because it was so thick. It was like glue in your mouth. It was like trying to eat an entire thing of like peanut butter or something. I love peanut butter, but it was just so, to borrow a word from my British viewers, claggy. It was very tasty though, and I loved that it wasn't sweet and it let the chocolate and the banana kind of shine. Drinks, both of these style isotonic drinks were amazing. The apple one was also good. I did not care for that protein powder. It was interesting, the pear flavor, but I will say, I don't think I mentioned this before, for an hour or so after I ate, maybe even 2 hours after I ate earlier for lunch, I kept burping and I didn't taste the tomato stew. I tasted that pear, like whey protein flavor. So even though it was okay going down, I think that was my least favorite thing in the bag. Everything else has been wonderful. But anyway, if you like it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more content like this or international food. Me and my wife have a lot of fun eating food from all over the world, and I have a lot of fun eating MREs, especially really cool foreign ones that friends send me. So if you would like to send us anything, our P.O. box will be in the description and the pinned comment, and I will see all of you on the next one. Later. All right, so for bonus content, this stuff. Me and my wife, we had some truffles that were from the Not Cream Company, and one of them I think had something like this in it. The other one was a cookie, not cream. And it was like a spiced cookie filling. This company is cool. I like their stuff. And the vegetarian meat blew my mind. I didn't really have a lot to say. Or a lot of bonus content. Thank you, Mike. And thank you. This was our first international fan mail. If you haven't seen our latest British video, somebody from Britain sent us a Christmas card. It's really cool. And I'm just so honored that people would spend their time watching these crazy videos. And I mean that. I'm just a guy. Me and my wife, we're just cutting up, eating snacks and stuff. I'm just trying MREs I've never tried. And to bring people along who want to come along and laugh at me or laugh with me, regardless, I appreciate y'all's time. And for those of y'all who stuck around to the very end, thank you so much. Please subscribe if you're not, because I do this kind of thing all the time. And I'll see you on the next one. Later.